Dear students, in this unit, we will talk about the Lamarck's hypothesis of evolution. Lamarck, Jean-Baptiste de Lamarck, was a French naturalist, and he was born in 1744 and he died in 1829. He was the first scientist to propose that organisms undergo changes over a period of time as a result of some natural phenomena rather than divine intervention. So this was a very unique concept which he gave for the first time, and it attracted the attention of a lot of people. He presented the theories like the inheritance of acquired characteristics and use and disuse of certain organs and increase in the complexity of organism from the simplest to the more complex ones. Now, according to Lamarck, a changing environment is the reason of an organism to alter its behavior and thereby using some of the organs or body parts more and less use of other body parts. Now, he insisted that the specific condition were necessary for the acquired changes to be transmitted from one generation to the next generation, which means that a certain organism have started using certain organs due to the requirement in that typical ecosystem. As a result, some other organs of that organisms are being used less. And with the passage of time, those characteristics which are acquired by an organism, they are transferred to its offsprings. Now, after several generations, that organs or body part which is used more would increase in size because it has been used a lot, or if it is used less, it will shrink and possibly disappear. This hypothesis required that organisms pass traits which they are acquired during their lifetime, they pass it to their offsprings. The very famous examples you might have heard is the development of long necks in giraffes, which Lamarck gave in order to support its theory of evolution. Now, according to Lamarck, he suggested that long neck of giraffe is developed when short neck ancestors of those giraffe stretch its neck to browse the leaves on the trees. When there were more grazing animals in a certain ecosystem, in a certain environment, there was a competition in order to get the grass or the crops or their food. So what happened that at that time, tree branches, they were available with the green food. So the ancestors of giraffes, they started using their neck more in order to grasp those leaves which can be used as their food. So as a result, the neck started getting elongated, and this feature of those giraffe, it were inherited to their offsprings, which further stretched as they ate more and more tree leaves, and the neck kept growing among different species during the vertical transfer. Now, this process, repeated over many generations, resulted in the long neck of modern giraffes. So these modern giraffes, their ancestor has small neck just like the other grazing animals, but because of the overuse and try to grasp the leaves of the plants, they started increasing, and as a result, it became elongated just like we see in the modern giraffes. Lamarck also thought that all organisms were endowed with a vital force that drove them to change towards complexity and perfection with the passage of time. Now, this hypothesis got very much famous, and it remained as a reasonable explanation for the evolution until Mendel basis of heredity was rediscovered in the beginning of 20th centuries. Mendel performed certain experiments which focus on the transfer of genes for the certain characteristics, and those experiments gave a new perspective of evolution. And after that, there were a lot of objections were raised into the hypothesis of Lamarck, and resulted in more plausible theories for the evolution.